On Saturday, January 11th, several concerned citizens gathered at Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church for an opportunity to learn about human trafficking so that they can go out and raise awareness in Houston. Wheeler's founder, the Reverend William Lawson, spoke about the magnitude of the human trafficking problem and how the church cannot remain silent.
There are many people who don't realize the magnitude of this problem. And this brief session today raised my awareness of great deal. I think that something like this needs to be done more frequently because we don't realize how much human trafficking impacts us. We are a church, and if there's anybody who's supposed to be concerned about human predicaments, it ought to be the church. It seems somewhat lopsided for the chief concern to be raised by legal organizations and social work organizations and non-profit organizations, and the church remains silent. It does speak to the very purpose for which God established the church. I think that all of us need to realize that we are all vulnerable. This is not something that simply can happen to people from Latin America or from Asia. But this is stuff that happened right here in Texas, right here in Houston. So we need to be made aware, and as a church, we need to be committed to doing that which is going to be for the welfare of those who are weak in God's sight.
The event organizer, Reverend Lakeisha Barnett, spoke about how passionate she is about generating awareness about the pandemic of human trafficking.
Human trafficking became a passion of mine a couple of years ago when I was in prayer meeting, and to be honest with you, I did not anticipate getting extremely involved, but of course I felt that it was something that brought instant tears, grabbed my heart. I became very passionate about just becoming more aware of it and making others aware. So for me, this day was important because I know there are so many who, like I was 2 years ago, totally clueless to the fact that this is happening right here in our city in Houston, Texas, and then nationwide and even globally. To have modern day slavery in its present existence, to ravage our world and to be such a multi-billion dollar industry was something that I felt as a Christian I could not ignore. And then being a woman, African American woman, I know that my people were enslaved, and to think that if anyone would want to have a voice to remind us that this is a human rights issue, I would at the very least need to be consistent in prayer about it and then make others aware of it.
Event facilitator attorney Alexandria Okoli from the Houston Rescue and Restore Coalition spoke about the need for awareness.
What is important is the magnitude of this crime that's occurring all over the world right now, today, every day. As a matter of fact, every 30 seconds, women and children and men are being trafficked across borders and within this country itself. As everyday citizens, it's very important that we are aware that this is going on all over the world, in this country, in this city of Houston, Texas. And by being aware, you yourself are combating this issue. By understanding being aware of your surroundings, of your environment, looking beneath the surface to recognizing potential victims, you are combating the issue. So just take a minute and think about how you can help and the many ways you can contribute to combating this issue that is affecting women, men, and children all over this world, all over this country, all over this city.
Reporting the good news from Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, I'm Anthony Turner for Houston Church News.